Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of OpenCart Quotation Cart System plugin. Now this particular plugin will allow the customers to request a quote for the OpenCart web store's admin's products. The customers can easily quote the products and the admin will be able to show the add to cart button along with the add to quote button on the product page as required. Apart from that, the admin can also hide the price of the product there and can show the quote text as required. As you can see here, we have set the quote text and we have only enabled the add to quote button right now, so I'll be showing you that in a while from now. And the admin also can quote on the behalf of the customers, and also various email notifications are sent from the quote submission to approval and cancellation as well. So in today's video tutorial, I'll be taking you through the customer's end and the admin's end. On the customer's end, I'll be showing you how the customers can make a quote for the product, how they can read the requested quotations, and after the admin approval of the quote, how the customers can place the order there, and the different what we say as the statuses for the quote that are under review and approved. I'll show you that how they appear to the customers under their own account panel. But before we proceed further with this particular video tutorial today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see that I'm at the OpenCart web store's front end and I'm on one of the products here, that's the beach ruffle dress. Here we have set up the quote text as quote accepted between $60 and $72. As you can see, we have hidden the price for this particular product there, and now the price only comes or is visible in case when we have enabled the add to cart button as well for the quote product. In that case, we'll have one more button here as the add to cart button as well, and we'll be able to see the price as well. So that I'll be showing you in a while from now. But before that, let's see how the customers can make a quote for the product. So I'm on this particular product and I want to purchase this product in bulk. So I'll be selecting the size and the color that I want to purchase for this particular beach ruffle dress, and then I'll be tapping here on the add to quote button. Now I should be logged into my account panel there. So I've already logged in. As you can see, I've already logged in. Now you can see that we've added the beach ruffle dress to our quotation cart. Now if I go to the cart here, you can see that beach ruffle dress is 1 unit, and for quotation we can request the quote from here. So to request a quote, I'll just tap here on the request quote button and we'll be redirected to the quotation cart. As you can see, now within the quotation cart here we can find the product name, the quantity that we want to purchase. So let me make the quantity as 5. Let me update it up. So I want 5 quantity of this particular product. The actual unit price of this particular product is $72, and the actual unit price, as per the unit price, the total for the 5 quantity is $360. Now from here the customer can request the unit price for this particular product. So for example, I'll go for $60 and I'll be requesting this unit price from the admin there. The actual unit price is $72. Now after entering the requested unit price here, I'll tap here on the set as request price. Now there might be a chance that you are not setting the request price here. Then in that case the unit price will be taken as the requested unit price. So you have to enter the request unit price. So remember to set the request unit price here and then tap on the set a request price. Now you can see that the requested unit price has been set as 60, and according to the requested unit price, now the requested total is $300. Now apart from that, we can also add a comment here. So let me go ahead and let me enter a comment. I need the product units for 5 at $60. Kindly check the requested quote. I can also check the quotation terms and conditions if I want. I can go through them and I can close them up by tapping on the close button. I'll select the terms and conditions for the quotation there and I'll tap here on the request quote button. Now as soon as we have tapped on the request quote button, the quotation would be sent out to the admin and we'll be able to see our quotation list. And at the very same moment, we'll also receive the quotation request mail to customer when the quotation is requested by the customer, as you can see here. So let me show you the mail as well. So this is the mail that the customer has received. You requested a quotation with the quotation ID 15. You can check the details on the following table. So we have requested 5 quantities. The actual price is 72. The requested price is $60. According to the $72, the price total is $360. According to the requested price, the requested total is $300. The approved price not applicable. It has not yet been approved by the admin there, and the approved total is also not applicable. Now let me take you back to the section there for the quotation list. Now this particular quotation list gives us the complete list of quotations that we have sent out, and here we can see the number of products for which we have sent the quotation. The status, right now it's under review. Now you can cancel out a particular quotation when it's under review, but when it's approved you will not be able to cancel that out, so keep that in mind. The total is $72. The requested total is $300. Approved total, not approved, date edit. And on the actions column, here we have the button because the quotation right now is under review, so we have to wait until it's approved. After it's approved, then using this button we'll be able to add the products at the requested total into the cart, and we can make a checkout thereafter. So to view the particular quotation, we can tap here on the view button, and that will bring up the complete details of the quotation, as you can see. So your quotation is under review, please wait. You will get an email if it will be approved there by the admin, and here we have the details there. Now let me take you to the admin backend panel and let me show you how the admin would be able to approve this particular quotation. So for that, I'll log into the admin backend panel. Now after the successful installation of this OpenCart quotation cart system, the admin will get the quotation cart system on the side panel there, and under that he'll be having the quotations. Now under the quotations, if we go to quotations, we'll find the complete list of quotations that have been submitted by the customers, and here's our quotation ID 15. That's under review. The requested total by customer is $60. Now from here the admin can cancel a particular quotation, can approve it, can edit it, or can view it. Now if you're directly trying to approve this quotation, then kindly note that you have to first set the approval price there. In this case, if you're not setting the price requested by the customer will be the approval price. So if you're not setting the approval price, then the price set by the customer or the requested price by the customer would be the approval price. So to set the approval price, what you need to do is you need to view the particular quotation, and here you can find the 3 tabs. One is the product details, quotation details, and the quotation history. Within the quotation history, it's by the customer, and here's the message: I need the product units for 5 units at $60. Kindly check the requested code. Now under the product details, here you can see the product name, the quantity requested by the customer, the actual unit price, the total according to the actual unit price, the requested price by the customer, and the requested total. Now here you can set the approval price. So let's set the approval price as 65, and then let's approve this price there. So now we have approved the price for $65. The customer had requested it for 60, and the approved total right now is 325. Now if I go to the quotation details, now you can access the quotation details by going to my account and quotation history as well. So my account and quotation history, that would list the complete quotations that you've sent out there. Right now it's still under review, and right now you can see the requested total was 300 according to $60 per unit, as was requested by the customer. But now because the admin has set it to 65 there, let's see. So we'll tap here on the view button, and here we can see that the approved price is 65 by the admin and the approved total is $325. So from here you can remove a product, but if you have only one product, you will not be able to remove a product. You must have at least 2 products, and only then you will be able to remove a particular product from your quotation list there. Now if the customer wants and the admin wants if the customer wants the approval at 65, then the admin can tap here on the approve button, and this would approve the quotation there, and the customer would also receive an email. So here is the approval mail to the customer. There you can see the mail that I've received just now. And now if I go back to this particular section here, right now before the approval there was no option to place the order there. Now if I refresh this, but before that let's go back to the quotation list. So this is the quotation list. Now you can see that we have your quotation has been approved, and now you can place the order there, and we can view the quotation as well once again. And here we can see that your quotation has been approved. Now you can place the order. So we have a place order button. Now let's tap here on the place order button, and now we can make a checkout there with the particular approved quotation. So we had set the quotation at 60, but the admin set the quotation approved price per unit as 65. So I'll just go with that, and with the 5 quantity there. So the actual price of this particular product was $72 there, but now because it has been approved at $65, I can purchase 5 quantities there. Per unit price would be 65 there, and I can confirm the order there. Now after confirming the order, we'll be able to see that the quotation, let me take you to the quotation section after the order gets placed. So the quotation order has been placed, and now if I go to my quotation history there, here you can see that the status has changed from approved to submitted to order, and now your quotation order has been what we say as placed. So that's why this place order button has been disabled now. If you want, you can view the particular quotation there as per your own requirement there, and you can see the approved total along with the approved price that was approved by the admin from the backend there. So this was how the customers can make a quote for the product, and how they can view the requested quotations, and after the approval of the quote, how the customers can place the order at the storefront with the approved total and the approved price for the approved units there, as you can see. Now let me take you to the admin backend panel. Now after the successful installation of this particular plugin, the admin will get the quotation cart system with 2 different options. One is the quotations and one is the mails option. Under the quotations, the admin will find the complete list of quotations that have been placed by the customers, and from here the admin can view, edit, approve or cancel the particular quotations. Apart from that, the admin on the behalf of the customers can also set the quotations there. So to add a new quotation, the admin just needs to tap here on the add new quotation button at the top, and that will bring up the add quotation section. And I just forgot to show you the approved quotation mail that the customer receives. So here's the quantity 5. The actual price was $72. The requested price was 60. The requested total by the customer was 300, but the approved price was 65 by the admin, and the approved total was $325 there. Now let me take you back to the section there. So here to add the quotation on the behalf of the customers, what the admin needs to do is he needs to enter the customer's email address, and after selecting that up, he has to tap on the next button. Here he has to select the product for which the customer wants the quotation. So we'll type in the beach ruffle dress. We'll set the requested price or the product. If you have not entered the requested price here, then the product's unit price will be set as the requested price if you don't enter the requested price here. So we'll set the requested price, and if you don't enter the quantity here, it will be set to 1. So we'll set the quantity as 5 for the customer, and then we'll tap on the add product button. So the product has been added. The customer has requested for 5 units. The unit price is $72. The requested price by the customer is 60. The total is 360 according to the unit price, the actual unit price, and the requested total according to requested price of $60. It's 300 there. Thereafter, the admin can tap on the next button, and admin can write in the details. I have added the code on behalf of you, please check, for example, and then he can tap on the save button, and this would add the quotation on the behalf of the customer by the admin. So here's the quotation ID number 16. If we wave this up and if we go to the quotation history, here's the edit by admin and the message to the customer: I have edited the quote on behalf of you, please check. At the same time, a mail is also sent out to the customer when the admin adds the quotation on behalf of the customer there. So this was the quotation section. Then comes the mail section. Now in the mail section, the admin would be able to create mails. Here we have two tabs. One tab is to create the mail templates there. So you can set the name, subject and the message. Within the message, you can make use of the keywords. So these keywords can be checked out from this particular section here under the info section. So here you can set up, you make use of the quotation ID there, or the others like customer name, customer email, telephone, and the rest of the keywords can be used within the particular mails that you're going to create. So here we have already created a few quotation mails, like the order mail to customer that is sent when the customer, for example, order mail to customer, whenever the quotation has been approved. So here you can see that you have approved quotation with the quotation ID. Here's the keyword that we have used, and you can check the details on the following table with the product details there. Same is the order mail to the admin there. Approval mail to customer, approval mail to admin. Here's the cancellation mail to customer, cancelled by customer. Then hello customer keyword, you have cancelled the quotation with the quotation ID. Here's the keyword. You can check the details on the following table. So here are the mails that are sent out to the customers and the admin on the different steps of the quotation there. So this was the quotation cart system section that the admin gets. Now let me show you the initial configuration sections there. But before that, let me show you how the admin would be able to apply the quotation to the products. For that, the admin needs to go to catalog and then products. Now here, let me go to the beige ruffle dress and let me edit it up. So this can be, or the code can be added to a newly created product that you're going to create, or to an already created product. If it's an already created product, just go to the quotation section, and here you can set up the quotation text. The same quotation text is visible on the here as well. As you can see, quotation accepted between $60 to $72. And if I go to the product page, here we have the quotation text, quotation accepted between $60 and $72. The same quotation text we have set up here. Then we have the allow only quote. So we have right now only allowed the quote, so we only have the add to quote button for this particular product there. If you want, you can also choose to have the add to cart button. Then the price would also be displayed there on the product page. So if I save this thing up here and I refresh the page here, you can see that here we have the quotation text, here we have the price of the product, and here we also have the add to cart button for this particular product there. So it can be purchased as well, and it can be used to add the product to the cart if you're going to buy in bulk there. So that's how easily you can add the code to products by going to the products, and if you're creating a new one, go to the quotation tab on the new product creation page or the edit product page, and then you can set the quotation text, set whether to allow only quote button or to allow the add to cart button as well. And then you have to set the status as enabled to use the quote on the product there, and then you have to just tap on the save button there to save the particular quote for the product there. Now I've only set the add to quote button there, so the price has been removed and only the quote text and the add to quote button is visible here on the product page itself. So that's how the admin can apply the code to the products. Now coming to the initial configuration settings, for that you have to navigate through extensions and extension, and here you'll have to go to modules, and here you have to navigate to the quotation cart system, and here you have to tap on the edit button under the actions column, and that will bring up two different sections. One is a general and one is the mail section. So from here you can choose the mail keywords that I've already shown you under the quotation cart system mails. Now whatever mails that you've created in the quotation cart system, here you can choose them up. For example, quotation request mail to admin, requested by the admin, so you can choose the appropriate one that you have created, and similarly for the rest of the mails as well. Now in the general, you can set the status of the quotation card system as enabled or disabled for your store there. Then you can select the customer groups that can see and use the quotation system, and if you don't want to allow any of the customer groups there to see the quotation card, then you have to unselect all of the customer groups there. Then we have the hide price of the only quote product. So if you enable this option, then enable to hide the price of the product which is allowed only to add to quote. So here you can enable or disable this functionality. Then you can select the default time zone there, and then you can set up the terms and conditions that are visible here on the when a customer, for example, is adding a product to the quote there. He goes to the cart, taps on the request to quote button. Then here we have the quotation terms and conditions. Now these terms and conditions can be set up from this particular section here, so you can set them up, and accordingly then you can tap here on the save button to save the configuration settings there. So yes, that was much about the OpenCart quotation card system plugin, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the workflow of the same. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements, then kindly do reach back to us at support@webkul.com, or you can raise a ticket at webkul.qdesk.com as well. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.